Hello and welcome to Great Escapes with me, Isy Sutty.
And me, Dan Skinner.
Each week we hop on a train and head somewhere new across the southwestern Wales, meeting new people, having new challenges and hearing stories we've never heard before, and maybe putting ourselves on the line a little bit.
That's right, and this week we are in Oxford.
The City of Dreaming Spires, home to one of the world's oldest universities, countless literary legends and a really impressive comedy pedigree.
And what did we do when we got to Oxford? Well, we did all the usual stuff. The stuff you're supposed to do. We went and visited the University of Oxford's Bodleian Library, and we went punting down the River Isis. But before we get into any of that, Izzy, what immediately springs to mind when you think of the town? Is it the town? Town
City.
of Oxford. City of Oxford.
The City of Oxford. What do I think of when I think of Oxford? Think of gowns. I think of bicycles, not bikes. Bicycles. Cobbled streets. I think of a lovely ladies' weekend I had just before COVID, where I went away with my two best friends, and we went to lots of old pubs and had lots of nice food and did lots of nice walks around the universities. And I also think of His Dark Materials, which is one of my favourite ever books.
Pullman.
The Pullman.
David Pullman?
Oh my gosh, it was meant to be.
What's his name? Pullman. Philip Pullman. Yeah.
Phil
Pullman.
Phil to his mates.
Phil Pullman. Well, I think most people think of the university, don't they?
Yeah.
Oxford University. And it's not surprising because it dominates the city. It's like these various colleges dotted around the city.
Yeah, I think I didn't used to know that actually Oxford, like Cambridge, I think, is made up of all these colleges, and that is the university. There isn't one building.
No, it's not like
where we went.
Yeah, well, mind you, Middlesex is dotted across, which is where I went, dotted across North London, but not in the same way. Like, it's all sort of 1950s prefab buildings. It's not these castles and these churches that they get to study in.
Same with the University of Surrey.
Crumbling cream brick. They are beautiful buildings, aren't they?
And it lends itself to, I think it's a place which is quite romantic in every sense of the word. I think you can sort of go there and dream of being a writer and kind of dream of a different life. And it's to do with what's around you and the feeling that a lot of people have gone there with dreams and ambitions.
Exactly.
I think
it's
rich
inspiring.
is the word, that not rich as in wealthy, although I think there probably is a fair amount of wealth in parts of Oxford, but rich as in it feels like a rich food. Like everywhere you look, there's something deeply historical.
Yes.
And a melting warehouse was really big because we were really cold in the morning, weren't we?
Yeah, we were in the middle of a heat wave and we got there at 8 o'clock and we were going, what's going on? I was in shorts and T-shirt. This is freezing.
Yeah.
We had to go and buy some extra layers.
Fleeces and leggings, and then it got really hot.
We had to take it off and we went punting. So we decided that we thought we deserved to join the Oxford elite. Yeah. And so we had a tour of the university library, the Bodleian Library, and then we were encouraged, invited. We were invited to take the Bodleian Library Oath, which you have to take if you want to, borrow a book or join the library. We had to do it in Latin, which we weren't told about.
No, we weren't told about that.
We weren't told about
trickery.
That. Yeah, they tricked us. And I don't speak Latin.
Nor do I.
No, neither of us speak Latin. So that was a mess. Will the microphones will pick up this level? Yeah. This is okay to talk like this?
My name is Lucy, and I've worked here at the Bodleian for 10 years, and I'm very happy to welcome you to Duke Humphrey's Library.
Thank you very much. It's a gorgeous place.
It is very excited to be here.
Good.
So you normally start with tours here?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because this is the oldest part of the library. So you've got this archway above the desk, and then you'll see another archway at the other side. So that is the oldest part of this building. So it's so it was finished in 1488. Yeah, so it was built as Duke Humphrey's Library. Duke Humphrey was the younger brother of King Henry V of England. He gave the university a collection of books, and they built this library to house those books.
Have there been any new additions since then?
Yes, so the structure is 1488, but the bookcases are later. So they are Thomas Bodleian's design. So they are from about 1602, which was then when the library was reopened after the Reformation. Thomas Bodleian came to Oxford at the age of about 11 to start university here.
Did he?
11, which sounds quite terrifying.
Away from his family?
Yeah, but that was normal. That was completely normal for him because that's when you started university, really, young boys. Yeah. So he came here as a student.
Could anybody do that? Or you just had to be...
You needed money. Right. And you needed a certain level of Latin, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get in. But he could speak Latin very well, he could read Latin very well.
We wouldn't get in even now.
No, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't, unfortunately. But he came here as a student, and then he became a professor here as well. So he was a professor at Morton College, and then he became an ambassador for Queen Elizabeth I. So he was travelling extensively in Europe, meeting very important people. Sometimes we do call him the first James Bond because he was definitely carrying secrets for Queen Elizabeth. It might just be me that calls him that, but I like to think of him, doing a bit of espionage. He spoke 7 languages. He knew anybody that was very important within the court. And then at the end of the 1500s, he decided to retire from diplomatic service. He wanted to do something to leave his name. He wanted to leave his legacy. So he came back here and the library was completely empty. And he put the library back together. So that's really why it's here now, and that's now why we're called the Bodleian.
All of the books are in Latin.
Yes.
And why is that?
So when the library was first being put together, the languages that scholars were writing books in and were learning and teaching in would be Latin, Ancient Greek and Hebrew, because those were the biblical languages, but they were also the scholarly languages. So those were the books that were coming in. You couldn't have books in here in other languages. It was just...
So the scholars would communicate with each other in Ancient Greek, Hebrew,
absolutely.
or Latin?
Yeah, so scholars could go to lots of different countries. They didn't have to learn all those other languages. If they knew those ones, they could speak to all the other people.
So this was a scholarly library?
Absolutely.
It wasn't for the general public?
No, it wasn't for the hoi polloi. No.
What do you find now in terms of who opens these books and reads them? Who are those people now?
So you have to have a reader's card to use the library, and you have a reader's card if you are a member of the university, but also if you have an academic need to use this library, you can apply for one. So you don't have to be part of the university, but there's something in this library that you can't find somewhere else, so you want to come and read them. Most of these books don't get read very often, to be honest, because they are 300, 400, 500, 600 years old. So the information inside is quite outdated, so it really depends what you're studying. But sometimes the books are studied as a material object, so someone's looking at the pages, the ink, the binding and things like that, rather than what's inside of it.
Who do you find comes on these tours? Is it a mixture of, is it mainly tourists?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's a really big mixture. We have a lot of groups that come over, especially from the US, like university groups, school groups coming from Europe, special interest groups like book clubs and things like that. But it is just a general people that are interested. They've heard about the Bodleian because we're fabulous and we're quite famous, and they want to see it. And old. And
Americans
of course,
like old.
They do, yeah. And we've been in quite a lot of films, so you get the whole Harry Potter crowd that is still going on and on and on, but lots of other things have been filmed here. And some people, they just like books and they like to look at books.
Yeah.
Do you like finding out the reasons that people are here?
Absolutely, it's fantastic. I mean, I've brought groups up here and I've had people burst into tears because this is their bucket list.
Yeah.
You know, and people who it's their birthday or it's their anniversary, and we have a lot of weddings as well that happen in some of the rooms downstairs. So sometimes people are coming back on their anniversary because they got married here, and it's fantastic. I mean, we do have people that come with the whole Harry Potter kit.
Oh, really?
You know, the cloak, the wand, the tie.
Why not?
Which is interesting.
So people have got really personal reasons for coming sometimes, haven't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think as soon as you walk in, I often feel this with churches as well, actually.
Yeah.
You really feel, and actually we must speak in hushed tones, but also you naturally do that.
You do. It
about
does
the
have
atmosphere.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a sort of awe-inspiring atmosphere, isn't it? It's quite. You feel you revere the place. You know, it's very.
Yeah, absolutely.
You real respect. How large is the collection of books?
Okay, so it is almost at 14 million items. And
That's much bigger than I thought.
Yes,
because it's 14,000.
It's not just this library. So there are 23 libraries that are Bodleian. They are faculty-based. So you have your reading card and you go into whichever one has the books that you need to study in it.
Is this the main one?
This is the oldest one. So this is kind of linked with the Western Library and the Radcliffe Camera. So this is kind of the main site. But it depends what you study. So if you study science, for example, you're going to go to the science library.
Yeah.
If you're studying law, that's where you're going to go. But it's not just books. We have newspapers, musical scores. We have over 1 million maps. So it's a really large collection. We can't keep all of it in Oxford. So we actually have a storage facility in Swindon where we actually keep most of the collection. So it's a bit like a big Amazon warehouse.
Yeah.
And there are 153 miles of shelving.
My God.
So
Do they have to be kept in certain temperatures?
some of the items do over there, yes, absolutely. But the special collections, which are things that are really much, much older than this, are over in the Western Library underneath the ground in vaults.
Is there
Wow, in vaults?
Yes.
Is there less need for this library now?
How could you say
I have
that?
to ask this question.
could you
I have to
say
ask
that?
for the people.
The people.
How has the internet affected the use of this
Well,
library?
it's helped in a way because we're a copyright library, so we get we're entitled to a copy of everything published in the United Kingdom. Now, we don't take everything anymore because people are publishing a lot more books than they were in the 1600s, and the British Library in London takes everything because they are now the main copyright library. But now when we get new things, we can have them digitally and in physical form, so that means we don't have to digitise them. So actually that's helped with the storage.
Yes.
Nothing in here is digitised because it's very time consuming and very expensive, and because these books don't get read very often, there's not really the need to do that. But people will always want these spaces. I mean, there are always students in here studying, and they're not studying the books on the shelf because they can't touch them.
No, I think you would study in here because it's a very conducive place to study.
Exactly.
You're surrounded by books and there's silence and it's a great place to study.
So we have lots of other reading rooms that are maybe not quite as strict, where in here you can't bring a bag, you can't bring a bottle of water, you've only recently been allowed pens, and that's how some people want that complete silence, whereas you can bring your laptop, you just have to bring it in a clear plastic bag, and then you go through the book detectors when you leave, so if anything is in your bag, the alarms go off.
Do people try and steal books?
Not really.
No.
Not really. No. That's why we have our bouncer for the books.
Yeah,
Book
there he
bouncer.
is.
Yeah.
There he is.
He's keeping an eye on everyone. So,
Protecting
you know,
the
people
Bodleian.
know the rules, and you have to, before you get your reader's card, you have to give the Bodleian Oath, which is basically the rules. So you have to read it out loud, you have to sign a piece of paper with it on to make sure you know what the rules are. I had to do that before I came to work here 10 years ago. I read it out loud, it's very exciting. And that's just you saying, these are the rules, I'm going to follow them, and now you're allowed in.
Should we have a go at doing the oath?
I think we should.
Yeah, let's have a go at doing
Brilliant.
the oath.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So this room is called the Convocation House.
Convocation.
Convocation. This is what we use this room for a lot now for library ceremonies. So people coming to join the library will come here and they'll give the Bodleian Oath and then they get their reader's card and then we let them loose in the library.
And every single person has to do
So if you're a student here, you will do it probably at your college, but people coming in from who aren't part of the university originally will come here and do this.
And someone has to stand there and go,
Yeah,
right.
we have a whole admissions team that do that. They come in and they have a ceremony. Yeah.
Right.
Do they get something at the end to say that they've taken the oath?
They get their reader's card.
Oh, yeah, that's what you want.
So I've got the Bodleian Oath here for you to have a go.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
You might notice something.
Yes, I am noticing something.
So you don't need to do it in Latin anymore, but I thought, why not?
We'll have a go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So take it away.
Do fidem me nullum librum vel instrumentum.
Instrument, surely. I mean, that's what it means. Not that's how you should pronounce it.
I've got to say the oath.
Yes, sorry.
Yes. Alium vi quam rem ad. A lot of this is made up. Bibliothecam pertinent.
Yeah.
Vel ibi custodiae causa depositum.
Aut e bibliotheca sublaturum esse aut foedaturum deformaturum allove Vera alov modo lasurum.
Item nequi ignem nec flammam im bibliothecam in laturum vel in ascensurum
Nec fumo nicotatio. I'm sort of doing it in a strange Spanish accent now. Aliove quovis ibi usurum item promito me omnes. Oh, that feels better. Legis.
Like that, isn't it? Ad bibliothecam bodleianum attintes together semper observatorum esse. Well
done.
What does it mean?
Would you like to do it in English now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
That was good fun, though.
That was really fun. I hereby undertake not to remove from the library or to mark, deface, or injure in any way any volume, document, or other object belonging to it or in its custody, not to bring into the library or kindle therein any fire or flame, and not to smoke in the library, and I promise to obey all rules of the library.
And I do too.
There's something really pleasingly simple about it.
Yeah, it probably would have been quite a lot longer when they first brought it in, but those are the important bits.
Do not
just don't damage anything and take it out. Don't start a fire.
Don't start a fire in the library.
Do people who come on the tours get to do the oath?
They don't. No,
so
they
we're
don't.
special.
Just for you.
Can I get my reader's card now, please?
No. I can. You haven't read enough.
No. So, how did you find being in the Bodleian Library, Izzy?
I absolutely loved it. Did you?
We don't have to whisper anymore.
Oh, yeah.
We're out of the library now.
Oh, yeah.
Lucy was lovely, wasn't she?
She was lovely.
Very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
She'd read 44 books this year. So she's the right person to be working in a library, isn't she?
Absolutely. I mean, much better than her saying.
And also, she was really
books.
into books on cults, which
yeah,
I know
which
that
was,
you were.
Yeah, perfect for me.
Yeah,
Got a lot of recommendations.
she did recommend us quite a few books on cults.
Yeah, she was ace. Like I loved it in there.
Yeah,
I loved
great.
the atmosphere and the room that we took the oath in. It felt really special to be in there.
Yeah, it's a strange crossover between a functioning library and a place of real history.
Yeah.
And you have to treat it as such.
But I wonder if it feels like a museum to us because we aren't, sorry to lump you in with this, but like intellectually equipped to like understand the books. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know what a book is he?
Yeah, me too. It's got a beginning, a middle and an end.
I know what a book is.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I research
to us, it's
book.
like a museum.
Yeah.
But maybe if we were doing a doctorate in
Latin,
the history of
specific Latin, the Odyssey.
In this specific year. You notice how I've avoided saying a specific year because I don't actually know when it was.
When years were. Yeah.
Yeah, would maybe we wouldn't think of it like a museum. It would be our workplace almost.
Yes, I think so. It's wonderful. I loved it.
Yeah.
Genuinely very, very, very interesting. But we went from the quiet, intimate surroundings of the Bodleian to splashing about on the Isis River.
I know, what a lovely
contrast.
Pudding, really.
Yeah,
it was pudding, wasn't it? And it was suddenly really hot. We took off all our fleeces and leggings
that we bought
at
Mountain Warehouse that morning.
So from whispers to
shouts and screams of no, God, what up? Together, bang, wallop.
There actually was like shouting. It was so
I know
punting. We better say what we were doing. We went punting.
Punting, yes, we went punting.
Really much more turbulent and difficult than I'd imagined.
Yes, it's technical.
It's
a technical pastime.
Hello, Finn.
Hello, hello.
How long have you been doing this, Finn?
Been doing this about 6 years now.
Do you get well tipped?
If they're American, yeah.
They like to tip, yeah.
You get a lot of tourists here, don't you?
So many, yeah. Like peak season at the minute. So yeah, like thousands of people last week just turned up. So we're busy, but better than doing nothing.
How long did you have to train to do this?
I'll be honest, there's not much training. It's sort of, you get sent out and you sort of wing it, basically.
Yeah.
But sort of learn on the job. But I'd say after kind of like, if you've done sort of 3-4 trips, maybe 2 hours of punting, you probably get the hang of it pretty well.
Do you feel like anyone can do it?
Yeah, definitely. I think for a lot of people, it's the idea of standing up is what freaks them out,
Yeah,
rather than
that
like
makes
the
sense.
actual punting is not that difficult.
Yeah.
I think when you get comfortable with the kind of balance, it's actually not that bad.
This is extraordinary. Look at
Yeah,
this place.
it's great.
The beautiful bridge.
nice.
And look at this house here. Imagine living here. I would imagine one of the Oxford College professors lived here. I hope it's that, and not an AI tech.
Yeah. Have you ever fallen in, Finn?
I have, yeah.
Have
I've
you?
fallen in once, so I think it's a pretty decent record after 6 years.
6
Yeah,
years and you've
okay.
fallen in once. I think that's good.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
So when it's during the winter, we get like really bad flooding around here. So we have to go up a different way. And there's this bridge that obviously progressively gets lower and lower the higher the river gets. And you kind of end up having to lie flat on the boat to get under it. And I sort of clipped my back and I've rolled into the water. And this was about November time.
Oh,
so
man,
pretty
that's about as
chilly.
cold as it can get.
Yeah, yeah. But got back on and it was an hour, so I had to do another like half an hour.
Oh,
Half an hour
man.
of punting in freezing water, wet clothes.
Yeah, not ideal.
You could
That's
have.
like a Bear Grylls type thing.
Yeah,
like having to squeeze under a bridge. So what did they do when you fell off?
Laugh.
Laugh.
Yeah, which is fair enough because that's probably what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would laugh.
Yeah, no sympathy.
Right, here we go then. I'm going to go and have a punt, as they say. Can you have my door keys? Just in case. You just don't know, do you?
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm absolutely
Oh my
fine.
God.
Okay, I'm going to squeeze past you if that's all right.
Yeah, please do. Please do. You all right?
I'll
So if I
squeeze
just
it.
stand square to the boat, yeah?
Exactly. Sorry, I'm squeezing it in.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Great.
See, it's not a bad job.
No. Did you grow up in Oxford, Finn?
I did, yeah. Born and raised here. It's a lovely city.
It is so touristy, isn't it? I was just thinking that when we were. I'm from a very touristy area in the Peak
Stuck in the
District.
mud.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes, like it's so beautiful, and you probably feel the same about Oxford. It's that weird thing of like when I went away to uni, then came back, I was like, there are so many people just walking around, like
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
No, definitely. I mean, there's 39 colleges that make up Oxford Uni, and they're all spread out like throughout the city, and like that's just like the biggest thing. And there's like Harry Potter's linked to like the colleges, like Alice in Wonderland. So there's so many people that come down to see like Oxford Uni.
It's interesting because actually today I've been thinking that everyone is a tourist.
Right, we're going backwards
We're actually
now.
now going backwards. Danny
what do I
doing
do
better than
here?
I'm going to. Believe me, I'm not going to laugh because.
Then how do I get out of this difficult situation?
Right. Okay.
I found myself in.
So what I do, so instead of putting the pole behind your feet,
Yeah.
you now kind of want to put it in front of your feet. So exactly like that,
Yeah.
And then sort of try push down and it will sort of slowly spin us round.
It's windy, I think.
It
This
is,
is what
see,
you
this,
call
this
that.
part, you're caught in the worst bit. From here to about that corner there,
I see.
it really picks up with the wind. And then once you get past it, it's all right. So I've probably given it to you at the worst possible time.
Oh, thank you, mate.
That's all
You
right.
knew what you were doing. Well, we're going backwards now, lads.
Well, at least we're moving.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I
Backwards
suppose,
is the
is
new
there any
forwards.
reason to be travelling with him at the back? Is it easier?
Yeah, I mean,
Easier to steer?
it's funny because a lot of people, when they first come and do it, they tend to like do it like this,
Yeah.
like being on the.
It's
the
like you've
front
got the
bit.
steering wheel.
Yeah. And I think if you don't have the technique, definitely much easier doing it like that. Once you get the hang of it, it's like so much easier doing it the kind of like traditional way.
Because also you can sort of see where the whole thing's going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe you
yeah.
could control it more if you're at the back.
Yeah, because it's hard. If you're at the front, you can't use it like a rudder as much.
Yeah.
Because you've got the whole weight of the boat when you're at the back, and when you sweep, it moves all of it. When you're at the front, you kind of just have to keep like doing that.
Got it,
So
yeah.
It's not like terribly efficient.
Did they ever go, I don't need a lesson, I've done this before, and then they kind of don't know how to do it?
I would say almost like 100% of the people that are confident are by
Stitch me
far
up
the
here,
worst
Tim.
people that come into it.
You have stitched me up.
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm sorry.
This is two rivers joining and it's windy. And I've got a broken finger.
Oh, yeah, he's got a broken finger from being in goal last night.
Well, if you told me that.
Yeah.
No, broken finger isn't affecting things. I'm just
If only I'd
using it. How are you
Look at this
managing to do that?
butterfly. That's amazing. That's as good as a grass snake.
That way.
Yeah, push off there. So just, it's quite deep here, so just get it all the way down. Okay, yeah, go back, keep going. So we want to line up with that bit.
Are we
over
going that
there.
way?
We're going that way.
Oh, I see. Well, I've done it perfectly.
Yeah.
Dan, you'll get it's right now. You're writing it. It's great. What would you say to someone if they haven't been to Oxford before? How would you describe it?
Very historic. I think like so much like green space around here as well. It's a weird combination of like all that history, but then we're 10 minutes from the city centre and we're out in the river and we've got all these like meadows and like it's sort of a weird blend of all that history, but then also this like green like openness.
Yeah, that's what. Do you know what? I've been here a few times, and I think of it as cobbled streets and the colleges and the kind of almost that romantic side of it. Buildings and the spires. But you're right. It's unique, really, because you've got access to this green space, basically in the city centre. That's quite unusual.
No, definitely. Back in the wind again.
I think I like being a passenger.
No, it's much more relaxing.
Finn knew what he was doing. He wanted to show that this was a skillful job and not everyone could do it, right?
No, and Finn's just said that the ones, not that you were like this, Dan, but the ones who are the most confident, maybe even straying into being cocky, are the ones who are the worst.
Or watch out, a bit of a bump here.
Or we're going to bump. Whoa!
Sorry, mate. There's literally nothing I can do about it because I don't know what I'm doing.
There's no brakes.
Here we go. Oh, no. Okay.
I feel really relaxed.
Oh, good.
We've got perfect conditions today. And yet, Dan, I hope this doesn't offend you, but I don't feel like you're showing a natural aptitude for it. I don't think I'm going to do any better.
I can't control the elements, Izzy. I just can't do it.
It's the gods.
We're going the wrong way. How do I get out of this situation?
So I would push on the side you're on now.
Would you?
Well, probably, yeah.
You don't really know. You just work
No,
it
I
out
sort of do, but like
you just
I know what I would do.
What would you do? You'd put the motor on?
Yeah, I'd turn the motor on.
Yeah.
Just mind there's going to be a bit of a bump again.
Yeah,
just
there's going to be a bump now, lads.
And then just
keep doing it. Keep doing
and
that.
now give it another big push on that side.
Oh,
keep going,
look
keep
at
going.
this. That's how you do it.
There we go. Okay. And now I'd stop. Okay. And now start pushing forward because we'll slowly spin around.
It's a really inquisitive duck.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Hello,
You've never seen such a mess on the river before.
Don't worry, I've already rescued 2 groups today, so you're doing better than they were.
How did you know that they needed to be rescued?
There's a telephone number
Oh,
on
okay.
the map.
They were like,
they were panicking on the phone.
Bless
so,
them. Yeah, I can imagine. I think we would have rung the number about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Izzy, I've managed to rescue it from what Finn put us into. So do you want to come and have a go?
Yes, I will. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to hand this to me? Just
Yeah,
so
you take the pole.
You don't have your hands full. I'll hold this. Okay, and then it's kind of just slowly switch spots.
Okay.
Like you don't have to stand up straight away. You can sort of crawl over the side.
Sure. Okay.
Hey.
Whoa. Okay.
Don't worry, these boats won't like tip over. They just have a bit of a rock in them.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
We good.
Is this the right place to stand?
That's perfect. Okay, so are you right or left-handed?
Right.
Okay, so I would put the pole on the right side of the boat. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And then you kind of push down on the pole. Ideally, you want the bottom of the pole behind your feet.
Yeah.
Because you're sort of pushing yourself on the boat, if that makes sense.
My quick tip would be, Izzy, don't put it too close to the side of the boat, because if the boat goes into the pole, it can sort of pull you that way. The sea is a cruel mistress.
The sea. The sea is a cruel mistress.
It's a cruel mistress. She'll take you if she wants you.
Finn's helping me. Thank you, Finn.
Yeah, I can see
Bit of
what's going on. I
assistance.
didn't get any of this.
So my temptation is, and maybe many people say this, to keep putting it onto the ground. And
yes,
using
that's what my temptation was, Izzy.
Yeah, but that presumably isn't.
No, it's definitely more. It's kind of long push and then steer, and then another long push.
Because you're using the river itself, aren't you? A lot of the time.
Exactly.
I mean, look at this guy; it's just belted ahead in front of us.
If I didn't do anything, would we just be still?
Yeah, other than the fact there's wind.
Okay.
You'd be at the mercy of the elements.
So what you're trying to do is propel it forward and steer it at the same time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very idyllic. Is this the only place where they do punting in Oxford?
Just one other place. There's one other place.
There's one other place, yeah.
You don't go past any of the colleges, but the spot there's a pub called the Victoria Arms, and you can punt there, and they let you dock your boats up in the garden.
You can have a drink and get drunk and then try and punt home.
Which is, it's always a recipe for disaster.
Yes,
but it's quite
of course
fun.
it is. So do you get the same people coming back time and again, or?
We do get quite a few people that like just regularly come back.
Just gonna stay here.
Oh, now we're going, Izzy.
Okay, and then to correct yourself, sweep the pole to your left a bit. Okay, that kind of helps actually.
Yeah, that helps us. Very well done. Ah, look, here we are. It's a blockade. Sorry, guys. 20 quid to get through.
I'm sorry that I underestimated.
Yeah, I know secretly inside you were laughing at me.
Not laughing, but
no,
maybe guffawing.
What would you call it?
Okay, I'm in the direction I want to go, so I'm going to put it behind me.
Yeah, let's put all this behind us.
No, we're going now though. Got a bit of momentum.
If in doubt.
Oh, now what's happening? That's not good. That's not good. Oh gosh. Brace.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We're used to the bumps now.
Okay, now this isn't good. We're gonna turn.
I think what it is though, it's quite addictive, isn't it? Where you sort of, I have to correct this.
Oh man.
I have to get this right.
Do you think you've got enough of me, Adam? I feel like I'm gonna block the whole.
Would you like a hand spinning it round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Izzy.
Oh my god.
The stress of it.
The famous five were boarding the train, ready for their next great Western adventure. Who knew Wales and the southwest had so many myths and legends, said Anne. Such amazing stories. King Arthur's Camelot, the Giants of Avon Gorge, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Oh, I do like listening to a good tale, said George excitedly. You're good at telling tales too, teased Dick. Great Western Railway. Legendary adventures start here.
Very good.
What a variety of things we've done, Dan, in this season.
As we come to the end of the season, it's been a real... it's really pushed me out of my comfort zone.
Me too.
Yeah, my comfort zone.
Especially the fudge. No, the zip line, this.
The fudge pushed you out of your comfort zone?
Yeah, cutting up that fudge. We cut it up too big.
Yeah, no, that is true. Although lovely Suzanne didn't say we did, but it was one of the other ladies in there that told us actually we cut the bits up too big. But yeah, I enjoyed making very much enjoyed. I enjoyed surfing in Bristol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done quite a lot of water-based things.
And we're ending on one.
And here we are on the Isis River at the end, being punted along the river. It's not as easy as it looks.
Not as easy as it looks at all.
No, it's quite the skill actually, punting.
I don't think it's a natural career choice for either of us.
No, not at this stage. I mean, Finn took to it quite quickly, the guy that's doing punting us down the river. But by comparison to this, we were awful, I would say.
Yeah, we were awful. Who was the worst, do you think?
I think we were both as awful as each other.
I do, in different ways.
Yeah.
You covered more water.
Yeah, but I just had to try and get it. That silly thing you get inside you. But look at Finn. I mean, he's cracking this out.
I know.
London wrestling was good fun.
London wrestling was the thing that really pushed me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we got booed as we went.
Yeah, we got booed. Yeah.
I went a bit out of my comfort zone. Yeah.
You're used to getting booed on stage.
I mean, I have been booed on stage in the early days.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been booed, but I
Actually,
haven't
it's
been
not
booed.
as common as people would think in stand-up, I don't think.
No, and they all think you're going to get heckled,
Yeah.
and you don't get heckled.
No.
But I haven't. I mean, I think I've ever been booed.
I don't know if I have. I've been paid £20 to leave the stage. It was going so badly. Is that worse than getting booed?
I think it is, because that's the promoter telling you.
No, it was a punter.
Was it?
It was a punter.
Oh, well, that's not so
It wasn't
bad.
Finn. You
Yeah.
hadn't been born then. It was
I thought
2005.
I thought it was the promoter
No.
saying, "Thanks for having a go. Here's 20 quid."
You weren't going to get paid anything. You're a newbie, but I will actually give you £20 if you get off.
Leave these people alone. So Torquay, Bristol, London, Oxford. It's a shame. I don't want to say a shame, but it is a shame we didn't get up in the balloon.
There's always next season.
There's always next season.
There's
if the weather's
always
right,
next season.
If the weather's right. But it was interesting to walk inside a giant inflated balloon.
It was amazing in the balloon cave.
And get to. I didn't get to do the.
No, that was. It was cool. It was cool. It was a bit like a big Bunsen burner.
Yeah, from school.
Yeah, Cardiff zip line
and
rugby.
Oh yeah. No,
well, you were in your element.
Oh man, I wasn't.
How could I have thought that you liked football and not rugby?
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Ben Thomas, what a lovely guy.
He was cool.
Yeah.
And the zip line was absolutely the views of Cardiff.
That was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The zip line, the walking across the stadium.
Yeah.
That was good. That was
it was
good
great.
Fun. Cardiff's a lovely city.
It is, and obviously I've spent a lot of time in Cardiff, but I've never been on a zip line there, and I've never met Ben Thomas there that I know of. I might have stood next to him in Sainsbury's and not known it.
I really wanted Ben Thomas to give me tips on my kicking, but he just wouldn't do it. There we go.
It would have been us if we didn't have Finn here.
Going well. It's going well over there.
This is the bit that we got stuck on
I know,
as well.
we're back where we were. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, no problem. Bless them.
So, Izzy, there was what you would call an uneven distribution of labour in that segment, wasn't there?
Yeah, but so what I thought was you were like improving slowly, and it wouldn't have been right to interrupt.
Yeah. And what I thought was, Izzy is doing this interview with Finn, and she doesn't seem to be stopping the interview at any time. She wants me to continue with this and doesn't want to have a go. I think I was right. So you were a guinea pig for me. I was very glad that you did it first. Yes.
I genuinely, because you're taller than me, I thought I'll see if Dan can do it, and then I'll decide how long I want to try and do it for. I don't really have any control over it all.
No.
But it genuinely was much harder than it looked.
Yes.
And because you struggled a bit, I just kept talking.
I know.
And then time went by.
Talking over it, trying to pretend none of this was happening behind you, me bashing into the side of the river, going backwards a lot of the time, bumping into other boats.
But it's actually testament to your skills that I wasn't really aware of it. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, it was really comfortable, wasn't it, on those seats?
Yes, it was nice.
We sat back in the red plush seats, and that felt really peaceful. We were close to the water, sort of see things on the water's edge.
It is beautiful. It's beautiful, despite, neither of us, let's be fair, were naturals at punting.
No. Have you ever been on dodgems where you've kind of got stuck?
Yeah, you're stuck against the side, and you get someone to come in and they help you and they unspool you.
They turn the wheel, they sort of unscrew it.
Yeah, it was a bit like that. Yeah, because you go, I cannot envisage how I'm supposed to turn this boat to point that way and to keep it going that way. And then you get mixed up with the pushing it that way and the boat going to the left or pushing it, that all gets very, very confusing very quickly. Punting in Oxford, 2 ticks. Bucket list.
Absolutely. And Bodleian Library.
2 very, very Oxford-centric things to do.
Yeah, very.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, well, where else could you go in Oxford?
Well, you can go to the Ashmolean Museum. That's a university library which has such a wide range of artefacts, items, exciting things.
And I guess anything in Oxford is going to be old.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to find some stuff in there. You're not going to look at the stuff that in the Ashmolean and go, not sure how old that is. You go,
yeah, exactly.
No, this
It'll be like,
is all
like
going to be
of Colgate from the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that.
No, this is proper old.
Yeah.
Like authentically
I think
old
that's
stuff.
its slogan, proper old.
Proper old stuff. Here's one for you. Oxford Castle and Prison.
Yes, please.
1,000 years of history.
Nearly 1,000 years.
Is it nearly 1,000?
Yeah.
Almost 1,000 years of
Almost.
history, yeah. And they've got St George's Tower there, and there's sort of tales of executions, which I know you enjoy, daring escapes, and, you know, incarceration, all that stuff.
All that stuff. I do like a prison, as you know.
There's history in everything in Oxford, I think. It's unavoidable to walk around Oxford. And if you don't like history...
Yeah. If you don't care even about yesterday.
May I recommend the mini plant? And I'm talking about the car, the mini plant, the car. Yes. The history of the mini is fascinating.
Of course, the mini plants are in the Barbican Model Village.
Oh,
right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, in Torquay, yes.
But this is the mini plant where minis are made.
Iconic British car.
Iconic.
As seen in The Italian Job.
And also robots and people work together. So that's exciting. I think that's quite cool. That's
the
kind of the future.
It's the future.
So you've got the past and the future.
So we've got the past and the future working together. Very good. And a covered market.
The covered market.
You can't beat a good covered market.
I often ended up buying like jam or chutney from
you haven't been on any charity shop jaunts.
I know.
Our time has been tight on this time.
Yeah, it's been a bit different this year. We haven't had those long
we haven't done
periods.
Things individually. We've done things together, so you haven't had the time to go off and buy your postcards.
Deprived of charity shop greeting card purchase.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, it's all right. I've got a cupboard absolutely full of homemade greetings.
I thought so. Good.
It's all good.
Wonderful. That's Oxford. So that's Oxford, and that is Great Escapes.
Yes, another season wrapped up.
This has been Great Escapes with me, Dan Skinner.
And me, Isy Sutty.
And if you want to see more, then go to Instagram. I'm at Epitheme1, where you can see me try and get my tongue around a Latin oath.
And I'm at Isy Sutty, where you'll see me being punted around Oxford in style, sort of, by him.
Thank you very much to everyone at the Bodleian Library and everyone at the Magdalen Bridge Boathouse, especially our punting chauffeurs, Finn and Enzo.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.